If you love a good animated movie, you may want to tune into Apple TV Plus this weekend. What is up, Flick fans? Welcome back to my channel. At AFI Film Festival a few weeks back, I was able to check out a movie called Wolfwalkers, and I am so excited to talk about it. If you guys are excited for this movie, let me know down below. If you enjoy these videos and you want to drop a thumbs up, that would be awesome. But let's talk Wolfwalkers. So, a young apprentice hunter journeys to Ireland with her father to help wipe out the last wolf pack. But everything changes when she befriends a free-spirited girl from a mysterious tribe rumored to transform into wolves by night. This film is brought to us by Tom Moore and Ross Stewart, who produced movies like Song of the Sea, The Secret of Kells, and now we have Wolfwalkers. Now, it's not a requirement to watch the prior two films. I actually haven't seen The Secret of Kells. I have seen Song of the Sea, and that movie is spectacularly beautiful. But is Wolfwalkers one of those films that lives up to the hype? Because if you're a fan of these individuals, if you're a fan of this studio, you kind of know what you're getting. You're getting gorgeous animation, hopefully an interesting story, well fleshed out characters. At least, that's what you're hoping for, right? Well, I can confirm it is one of the best-looking movies of the year. Not best-looking animated movies. It's one of the best-looking movies. When you can do what they were able to do here with animation in terms of bringing these characters to life, utilizing different styles, different techniques within the same scene, not only the same movie, but the same scene, and present it in such an authentic way. And I think that's the key word here. Wolfwalkers feels authentic. Now, the story itself, sure, it's a bit familiar. You get into the villainous character, and he does somewhat remind me of one of the classic Disney villains. I think of a movie like Tarzan, and there's many similarities shared there, but that's okay, right? I'll take familiar if you present it in a well-executed and fresh way. Familiar, but fresh. Austin, I think Wolfwalkers is exactly that. It is a fresh animated film with an interesting story, wonderful characters. I thought the voice acting was spectacular, and it all rides on two very distinct relationships within this movie. You have the relationship between the two young girls from very different kinds of situations and backgrounds. One girl coming from a civilization of essentially wolves, and her mother is very special, I'll say that much. And then another girl who travels to this place that is completely against these wolves. We're going to do whatever it takes. We're going to take them down. We're going to use violence. And her father, you know, even though there is a heart there, he still has that mentality because that's what he was brought in to do. And then you have the father-daughter relationship, and who else but Sean Bean playing Bill here? He is spectacular. I love that relationship, and it's the driving force behind this film, how it plays out, and the revelations that you get about his daughter, who starts to learn some things about herself that maybe he didn't know, that maybe even she didn't know, and that's what brings the story to life. And I really liked the first act. You know, it's the build-up, it's figuring out the legend behind the Wolfwalkers. Who is this free-spirited girl that she runs into? What is this mysterious tribe? And do they actually transform into wolves by night? Because adding that element of lore, one, allows us to explore possibilities with her character, and two, allows us to really dive into the different animated styles that we get. And there are moments throughout the movie, and I'm trying not to spoil anything, where we get some shots from her perspective, discovering things for the first time, and just the sense of discovery that we get through her, and then seeing how they brought this idea to life on screen, I thought was just so spectacular. And again, I'm going to use the word beautiful. It's just beautiful from a story perspective, from a character perspective, and obviously the visuals. Now, Lord Protector is our villain, and I mentioned he does feel a bit familiar, and you kind of know where he stands on certain topics, but as we discover what his true intentions are, I think that's when the movie comes to life a bit more. And if we take a step back and look at the overarching story, we can probably see where it's going to go. And we understand that we are in for something taking elements from things that we've seen before So essentially, if you're looking for a movie that's going to give you a completely different story and one that doesn't have that vibe of, say, the classic Disney movies that we know and love, bringing in the lore, having this adventurous and wonderful main character who finds friends along the way, and then they go on this journey, then I don't know if you're going to love Wolfwalkers as much as I did, but put the familiarity aside for just a second. It does come down to the execution, and I think the execution here is outstanding. Also, some decisions made in the third act that completely caught me off guard, and I was shocked that they did this in an animated movie. So maybe the youngest of kids won't love where the story goes, but I think it's so well-rounded. You can watch this with your kids, be in awe of the animation. It's coming to Apple TV Plus this weekend on Friday. So overall, featuring beautiful animation and fleshed-out characters, Wolfwalkers will go down as one of the best of the year, and my score is an 84%. If you guys have me on Letterboxd, you know where this ranks on the year for me. It is pretty high, and I just did not expect to love this movie this much. Wolfwalkers is pretty awesome. So let me know in the comments down below. Are you guys watching this weekend? Were you able to check it out in theaters? It has been in a few theaters across the U.S., but Apple TV Plus this weekend, December 11th. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.